I found this absolutely insane indicator on TradingView. And the best thing of all, it's free. It performs really well once you combine it with the few tips I'm going to show you. So listen up, open your ears, and let's get ready for the video. So I have my charts opened up now, and we are here on Aussie NZD. And as you can see, I had a trade open on my VIP signals group and it performed absolutely well. But that's besides the point. Actually use the exact same strategy I'm about to show you. So the first thing you want to do is follow along and add the indicator. So go inside the indicators section on TradingView and type in SMI buy sell. This is the indicator we're going to use. Once you added the indicator on your charts, please go to the gear icon where it says Shiv SMI buy sell. We really need to change the settings because at the moment they are showing a lot of trades, which means a lot of false entries, which we want to prevent and not take those trades. So once you open up the buy sell indicator sections, what we're going to do is follow along and change the number 10 to 50. Change the number 3 to 50 as well. Overbought, oversold section should be left as is, which is overbought 40, oversold minus 40. Now that you have the correct settings that actually work, you will have a lot less arrows and a lot less false signals, which is great. Don't be a total plonker and start thinking that you know the strategy, because it's a little bit more complicated than that. It's not just buy and sell. You need to add a few things to spice it up and actually make it work. So open up the 4-hour time frame because we want to know where the market is actually heading. So we are seeing that the market is definitely dropping down, right? Every single time. A huge push, a nice little exhaustion, followed by another push towards the downside, and it follows the same pattern all the time. So this is good. So although the overall market is bearish on the 4-hourly, there's still dips and exhaustions towards the upside. So as you can see, we have this little trend line just over here was making new highs. So what we're waiting for is a nice little break. As you can see, boom, bearish engulfing candle, a nice break towards the downside, right? We go to the 5-minute time frame and we can totally see a nice little break of that 4-hourly downtrend, that bearish engulfing candle we saw earlier. Now, super important, what we want to do is actually enter only short trades, so sell orders, right? Because the overall trending direction is bearish on the 4-hourly time frame. It has been bearish for at least a month. Very likely that trend will continue, so we want to sell instead of buying. And we do have a sell opportunity just off this bullish candlestick. We would like to short our position just over here. Profit level 20, stop loss 20 is pretty damn solid. What else is important besides the actual sell indicator? Well, we can see that the previous area sensitivity was just around here. Great pivot point of this area zone. We also can see a nice little downtrend over here forming. Since this would be the first touch, this would have been the second, and this is the potential third touch, showing a nice little downtrend. The last thing that is super important, and I hope you spotted it if you've been learning Forex and watching my channel, but if not, that's okay. The double top pattern just over here, as you can see, it's kind of a consolidation, kind of like an M pattern. If the neckline is broken just over here, which it was with these candlesticks, it shows that the likelihood of bearish movement is much higher. So with all that involved, we could probably draw another trend as well, just to see the squeeze, make it nice and pretty. There we go. It makes sense to me that likely a push towards the downside is much more powerful than a push towards the upside. So let's see how the market actually reacts, and hopefully nearly reaches. There we go. We reach our take profit level, and once we reach our take profit level, that's it. You close off the full position. You don't portion trade, you don't nothing. Close the full position, you're in profit. And these moves happen all the time in the Forex markets, and you can find a lot of them throughout the day. So if you're day trading, you will find 3-4 indefinitely. So let's say we find this setup very sexy because we think we're going to be making a lot of money, right? We're going to go now to the 5-minute time frame and let's see what happens. 2 moving averages over here already trending towards the downside. This is great, but you can do it without the 2 moving averages. I prefer to do it with the moving averages because they're the best. I like making money with the 2 moving averages. Plus, most of the banks or big hedge funds are using moving averages as their main indicator. So what makes the money move? If they're looking at them, I want to be looking at them as well. So on the 5-minute time frame, we had one sell, another sell. You could have made money just off here. We don't have any sell orders at the moment. We totally ignored the buy orders because look, buy orders are just nice little pullbacks towards the moving averages, which are not as profitable, which you want to ignore. If you can, you want to ignore. If there's no trades, maybe you can trade the pullback, but definitely I want to ignore. So look at this, dropping down, doing something, blah, blah, blah. We are waiting for that sell order. Look at this, nice sell order coming forward. Beautiful. We want to be entering this trade. So let's ignore the 2 moving averages for now. Let's see if we actually reach the 20 pips profit and just have a nice closure if we wanted to. So pulls back, does something. Okay, boom, reaches down nicely. So when it reaches down nicely, this is where you open the 2 moving averages. You can potentially close off this trade at all. Boom, you're done. Take money, look for something else, or you can be the daredevil as you are, wait for another push like this, and if you get that push and maybe it's gonna bounce off the 2 moving averages and you can make even more money. You could potentially close off over here already, which is 43 pips profit, which is goddamn pretty good, double your money straight away. But if we're gonna wait for the pullback, as we said, look at this, closures like that, that's pretty solid. As you can see, price range around 9 pips. As I said, 5 pips should be your closure. So 5 pips is pretty good. That's where I said. So if we would close off just over here, would have been a nice little trade. As you can see, 40 pips. So you could have potentially made, 62 pips. This really depends on you, how greedy you are in Forex. I mean, if you started with the 1-to-1 risk to reward, 20 pips stop loss and 20 pips take profit, I believe you should take your profit at 62 pips. Goddamn, you're 3-to-1 risk to reward. What else do you want? But if you haven't, you probably would have closed it off just over here by this 20 and 50 moving average break. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed these videos, you will enjoy this one. Peace out, like, subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye.